Today, we're diving into a story about a truly impossible choice. It's a personal account from the heart of China's Cultural Revolution, a time when political pressure could force a young person to decide between their own family and their entire future. We're going to see just how one student tried to navigate this terrifying dilemma. So let's meet our protagonist, Jili Zheng. This one quote really captures her desperation. You see, a newspaper has just outed her family as having a landlord background. Now, in revolutionary China, that was basically a political death sentence. It branded your family as enemies of the state. Overnight, she becomes an outcast, and her only shot is to prove beyond any doubt that she is loyal to the new regime. So, how is she going to win back that honor? Well, her big chance comes at a major school event, the Class Education Exhibition. But look, this isn't some ordinary school project. In this kind of political climate, it's a super high-stakes performance. For Jili, it's nothing less than a battle for her identity. Okay, let's just break this down. The entire point of this exhibition is to stir up hatred for class enemies, which is exactly what her family has just been labeled. So, in this really cruel twist of fate, Jili has been chosen as a narrator. Her goal is simple, and honestly, pretty desperate. Perform with such perfect revolutionary passion that nobody could possibly doubt where her loyalties lie. And you know what? Against all odds, she absolutely nails it. This isn't just a speech, it's this raw, emotional performance that has the entire room completely captivated. The story she tells is brutal. It's about a cruel landlord tearing a poor family apart. But what the audience is really hearing, it's her own anxiety, her own fear, poured into every single word. She's not just reading a script, she is channeling the pain of these victims for everyone to feel. And this right here, this is the emotional peak of her performance. As she speaks the grandfather's words, her own voice is trembling with heartbreak. In that moment, the line between the performer and the character just completely disappears, and she has the entire audience in the palm of her hand. The reaction is just overwhelming. I mean, the evaluators, her classmates, they're all moved to tears. But, and this is the most important part, a really powerful official, Chairman Jin, personally praises her. He even suggests adding a quote from Chairman Mao, which is a huge signal of official political approval. For Jili, this is it. This is the validation she has been so desperately fighting for. You can just imagine the feeling, right? That huge sigh of relief. In that one moment, she feels pure triumph. She really believes she's done it. She's won her honor back. But here's the thing about the Cultural Revolution. A victory like this can make you a target. So just a few days later, her world gets completely flipped upside down by an unexpected summons. The very triumph she fought so hard for is about to be used as a weapon against her. Imagine hearing those words from a teacher from the Revolutionary Committee, right in the middle of your math class. Your heart just drops, right? A summons like this is never, ever good news, and you can bet every step down that long, dark hallway was just filled with dread. And once she gets to the office, her worst fears come true. This has nothing to do with the exhibition. The man waiting for her is the foreman from her father's work unit, and he's one of the people leading the investigation against him. Now, this is a really key thing to understand. The study session. It sounds so harmless, right? Almost academic. But during the Cultural Revolution, it was a chilling euphemism for an intense interrogation. It was designed to break a person's will and force them to confess, or even worse, to denounce the people they loved. So this is why she's here. The foreman lays out this absolutely brutal, impossible choice. He presents it like it's a simple decision between two clear paths, one of loyalty to the party and the other of loyalty to her family. And here's the twisted logic they're using. Her powerful performance proved she can move an audience. So now, the authorities want her to use that exact same talent to publicly condemn her own father at a struggle meeting, which was a terrifying ritual of public shaming and abuse designed to crush political enemies. The choice she's facing is terrifyingly simple, and there is no middle ground. Path 1, betray your father, break with your so-called black family, and get welcomed back as an educable child of the revolution. Or Path 2. Refuse, get branded an enemy of the people, and condemn not just yourself, but your entire family to endless study sessions. But Jili's response is simple, and it's honest. They're asking her to invent crimes, to literally lie about her own father. And even with everything on the line, she just can't do it. She insists that he's innocent, and she refuses to betray him.
Her refusal comes at a price, and that price is steep and immediate. In the eyes of the state, her loyalty to her family is now a political crime, and the punishment for that is going to be swift, it's going to be public, and it's going to be deeply humiliating.
And the setting for her downfall couldn't be more cruel. The exhibition hall itself, the very stage of her greatest triumph. On the official opening day, filled with pride, she arrives to perform, only to be stopped at the door by Chairman Jin. Yep, the same official who had praised her just a few days before. The words are so cold, so bureaucratic, so final. Her political situation, which is code for her refusal to betray her father, has made her unacceptable. And just like that, the role she earned, the honor she fought so hard for, is stripped away. I mean, what can you even do in that moment? Her reaction is one of complete shock and shame. There are no arguments, no protests. She's completely powerless. In the face of this crushing public humiliation, all she can do is run away. The honor she had so briefly won is just gone. So, in the end, Geely was loyal, not to the state that demanded absolute obedience, but to her family and to her own sense of what was true. And her story leaves us with a really difficult question. In a world full of impossible choices, what is the true price of loyalty? And who or what do we really owe it to?